After yesterday's afternoon activity ended, the novices and Phra Ajahn gathered for Nampana once again. Phra Ajahn trained the novices not to spend too much time drinking Nampana.
5 seconds. Let your friend to help you. 5 seconds already. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
Why do you count 1 second so long?
Okay, 1 second. 0.5 second. Okay.
Then Phra Ajahn assigned each novice a task for service activities.
We got 4 lucky novices who will do extra merit today by cleaning the toilet. Okay. The first one is novice Vincent. Second one novice DJ, novice Patik, and novice Put.
This was the first time that Phra Ajahn assigned the novices to clean the toilet. Cleaning the toilet is actually one of the monastic routines to consistently keep their dwellings clean and sanitary. Although the novices who were assigned to clean the toilet were not familiar with this kind of task, they could do it with Phra Ajahns close assistance. Not far from the toilet, other novices assiduously swept the leaves. When the evening chant started, the harmonious chanting voices from Phra Ajahn and the novices filled the Uposatha hall by the pond of Wat Pa Sangam. For the first time, the novices had an opportunity to chant the Ovada Patimokkha, which is the Dhamma that is the heart and essence of Buddhism.
Annamayam Ovada Patimokkha Gathayo Manamase Sambhava Sahakaranam, not doing any evil, Kusala Supasampada, to be committed to the good, Satchita Pariyodapanam, to purify one's mind, Etang Buddhana Sasanam, these are the teachings of all Buddhas.
In the Dhamma story session, Phra Ajahn told them the story of Angulimala and his murderous road to sainthood. One day, Angulimala met the Buddha just before he would have murdered his mother, who might have been his 1000th victim. The Buddha's statement helped bring Angulimala to the right path.
He was running faster and faster and faster, but the Buddha was in his same speed and he couldn't get to catch Buddha. And he was just shouting, "You, Samana, wait, stop." And Buddha says, "I have stopped. You're the one who hasn't stopped yet."
Phra Ajahn gave a moral lesson from Angulimala's story to the novices.
Like even if you do bad things, you still have chance to do the good things if you choose to do good things.
Phra Ajahn also shared the story of faithful laymen and laywomen during the Buddha's lifetime. The first one was Visakha, the beautiful laywoman who initiated the idea of offering rain clothes for monks to wear in the shower. The next was the story of Anantapittika, who had a firm determination to build Jetavana for the Buddha. After listening to the story of the important figures in Buddhism, Pra Ajahn taught the novices Satipatthana, which enables Buddhists to be mindful and free from all desires. Some novices could not keep calm, so Pra Ajahn had them do a walking meditation.
So the Satipatthana is the four bases of mindfulness. So the first one is Kayanusati, mindfulness of the body. And the second one is Vedananusati. So be mindful of mindfulness of feeling. And the third one is Chittanusati. Who knows the Chittanusati? Mind, yeah. Chittanusati. And the last one is Dhammanusati. These all are called mindfulness of body that you keep within you, like in a present moment.
During the last part of yesterday's evening activity, Andrew came to meet the novices again to summarize the afternoon session about the rescue mission at Tam Luang Cave, Chiang Rai Province, which represents a powerful act of compassion and kindness.
What is compassion? What is it? Yes.
Wanting people to be free from suffering.
Wanting people to be...
Free from suffering.
Yeah. Now that guy, Jasaman, he wanted those children to be free from their suffering. They were sitting in a cave in total darkness for 9 days.
After that, Andrew had the novices draw a big heart. Inside the heart, they had to draw whatever they are good at, and then present their work.
I'm good at drones.
Drones. Okay.
KO.
A novice, Rio.
KO. I am good at martial arts. I learn Muay Thai. I'm good at learning, being curious, remembering stuff.
This activity was aimed for them to realize their good points, giving them a sense of self-compassion and self-worth. Before leaving, Andrew had the novices draw another heart to give to their friends. This time they drew a gift for their friends inside the heart. While they were showing their pictures to each other, the atmosphere at the study hall was filled with compassion and happiness from being givers and receivers.
This is what Novice Benno gave Novice Binbin. What is it?
It's Splatoon 2 sushi and Switch.
Binbin, are you happy with that gift?
Yeah.
You see, look, he just made him happy. There you go.
Nice
Bin Bin.
drawing. See, I'm a good drawer.
Binbin,
This is
what do you have for Novice Benno?
Nintendo I don't have a Nintendo Switch.
So, Binbin, you had that Nintendo Switch for Novice Benno.
Got Switch.
Thank you. Sit down, please. What have you got for Jaden? What are you giving him?
I got him a plane boarding pass to a place where there's llamas.
So you can go to any zoo in the world that has a llama.
llamas.
Jaden, how do you feel about that?
Very happy. And I also gave him a book about mythical creatures that I wrote.
What have you got? What have you got, Novice Jaden?
Okay, so J.O. broke his pencil and then he lost it the next day. I gave him a new pencil and then I wrote a book for him and then he likes insects and so I drew an anthill and then
You're giving him an anthill?
No, he likes insects.
Okay.
This is the most not sensible one. It's not sensible at all. It's a MacBook Pro Junior.
For education.
It's a Mac Pro Junior.
It's a MacBook Pro Junior for education.
Okay.
When we learn to have self-compassion and self-worth, then we will be able to share compassion to other people. The lesson for the third week of love is coming to an end. The compassion toward themselves and to other people is the essence for the little novices to grow upon and become decent adults. At dawn, Phra Ajahn and the novices gathered for the morning chant, a daily routine of monastic life. The origin of the Buddhist chant is from the effort of the Buddha's disciples to remember his teachings. It is said that if the prayer members have a clear understanding of the chant's meaning, they might even attain nirvana. After the morning chant, the novices practiced the 10 precepts to remind them of the manner of the body and mind while being ordained.
Anunya sikha upakawa samaneranam thassa sikha patani tesu ja samanerehi sikhitu panatipata veramani athinnatana veramani abhrahmacharya veramani.
Phra Ajahn and the novices went for alms in the community near Wat Ba Sangam as usual. Sticky rice is a staple diet in the Northeast. The Buddhists offer sticky rice to the monks in front of their houses and go to the temple to offer other kinds of food later on. It is believed that since the Buddha's lifetime, going for alms barefoot has been the Buddhist monks' traditional way of life. The monks have maintained this tradition until today. Because of the barefoot alms round, faithful Buddhists also take off their shoes while giving alms, in order to avoid standing taller than the monks. Not confined to the community near the temple, there were many male and female Buddhists of different ages waiting to give alms at the tree tunnel in front of Wat Ba Sangam. The families of the novices participated in the almsgiving activity this morning. The offering of alms is to maintain Buddhism, and it is regarded as a way to make merit and start the day with joy. The novices industriously assisted Phra Ajahn. Before breakfast, Pra Ajahn had the novices review the forgiveness chant for tomorrow's forgiveness ceremony with Pra Ajahn Gewali.
And then up to your this. Over here. Over here.
In YouTube?
You don't have to put your thumb out. You can just put your thumb in, but like this here. But I put it out a little bit. I put it out a little bit like this.
Show. Beno.
Oh,
Asking for forgiveness is one of the monastic traditions. A junior monk will ask for forgiveness from a senior monk at an appropriate occasion.
So then he says this. So can you try without paper?
I don't know.
Try. Dwarataye nakatang.
The essential meaning of the forgiveness chant is, Dear the Enlightened One, may the Venerable Sir forgive me for all the guilt I have done, knowingly or unknowingly, through my own confusions. I ask their forgiveness. The senior monk replies that, I forgive you, and you kindly forgive me too. This is a way to eliminate the ego by accepting that they have done something wrong as well. Pra Ajahn trained the novices to mind their step and to replace the alms bowl cover without making noise.
Two. Don't touch. Let him put it. Control your hand, control your arm and your muscle. Control your mind.
Pra Ajahn then made things more challenging by flipping over the alms bowl cover.
Okay. I'll change the rule. What if we just flip? Will be easier.
Okay.
Okay.
Before the mealtime, the novices did a sitting meditation to be calm and grateful for the food. This was the first day that Pra Ajahn brought bamboo sticks to be used as tools in meditation practice. The novices must be quiet, calm, and focused on their breathing. They also need to be conscious of when they are breathing in and breathing out. Pra Ajahn let the novices who could be calm receive their meal first, one after another.
Vincent, you're not ready?
I'm so ready. I'm just waiting.
Your finger.
After that, Pra Ajahn and the novices chanted before their meal.
To Jasaman, who volunteered and sacrificed himself in helping 12 kids and one coach trapped in the cave. And also yesterday when we stopped the class, we also dedicate the merit to the people who in the boat sink in Phuket. And also in Japan, we have the flood and landsliding situation. We lost almost 200 people. So you can practice and send your merit to them.
Whether they are repeated or varied, the morning activities help shape the novices to be virtuous by the Buddha's teaching. The morning chant equips them with patience and industriousness, which helps them when going for alms, knowing to say sorry, asking for forgiveness, and developing themselves to be focused. all of these things are considered the path to achieving wisdom. These things will mold the novices to be conscious, focused, and joyful. After the meal, some of the novices assisted Phra Ajahn before washing their alms bowls. In this morning's picture storytelling session, Phra Ajahn brought pictures and shared experiences of from when he went for a pilgrimage in the forest.
Put, what is this? Put.
Tudong.
The forest monk no money. He carry everything, the ball inside. Now we come from Wat Banana Cha Ubon. Now we go to Chiang Mai. Where we walk, we go to Mae Hong Son. From Chiang Mai go to Mae Hong Son. We take about 2.5 months to walk.
From the pictures, Phra Ajahn taught the novices to value the importance of preparing the requisites carefully as a forest-dwelling monk.
What is it? Fly shirt. Fly sheet. Underneath is the umbrella. And then the mosquito net, we put it on top of umbrella. Here, what is it? At the ground? Ground sheet.
Bed sheet.
Yeah, this is ground sheet. You see, this one is not belong to him. His is this one. You have to be smart. When you go to Tudong, you have to prepare everything perfect.
The experiences that Phra Ajahn shared reflected the effort and dedication of the monks. Some stories were told with a touch of humor.
How you make it? You just take the bamboo and then tie the string. Bamboo, tie the string, and then just put the umbrella here, and then slip like this. And then here is the river. Here's the river. That night, the tiger coming at the night time. The tiger just like the cat, sit like this and watch him, just like the cat. And then the whole night, he want to pee, he cannot go out. He should stay inside.
From one picture to another, useful knowledge for a forest-dwelling monk was told.
Always when we set up our mosquito net, always near the tree. Because near the tree, we have half protection. The tree will protect you behind. If anything, tiger here, you just watch it. You see, this one is better. A mosquito net made by the rope. It's more thick. It's not cool. If we use our rope, this one, G1, fold it half and be the blanket.
How about the pillow?
Pillow, you use your Sankati.
But we don't have Sankati.
You didn't have Sankati, you can use your ball leaf.
Phra Ajahn illustrated that being a forest-dwelling monk is to be close to nature and to experience things from nature. Phra Ajah's direct experience from facing difficulties in a forest broadened the novice's vision.
Because we lost in the jungle. We lost in the jungle. We take 2 hours from here and go up. We thought we can go over there. So we go up, and then until here, the end. After 2 hours, there is the cliff, no way to go. Because you carry so heavy. You carry the thing is so heavy, about 16 kilo. We carry everything. We have to mindful. We have to pay attention.
In addition to these, Phra Ajahn brought many more photos to expand on the story and show the novices why he could not bring them into the deep forest to practice as forest-dwelling monks.
So why we not bring you to over there to practice? No, cannot, because you are not practice. You always chit-chat and make the noise. The tiger like it. And then the tiger will come and eat you and bite you. So you cannot go there.
If I go,
If you want to go there, you have to meditate and serious. Not playing around. So now you cannot go. I won't bring you go there. If I bring you go there, it's dangerous. Because you shout inside the forest. The tiger listen. Oh, there is the novice.
After the novices listened to Phra Ajah's stories, Phra Ajahn had the novices make handmade toothwoods from different herbs to offer Phra Ajahn Gewali, who would visit them tonight. Phra Ajahn demonstrated to the novices how to make handmade toothwoods. Then Phra Ajahn allowed the novices to do the polishing. While some novices were polishing the toothwoods, some others were drawing the steps of making handmade toothwoods. After a while, Phra Ajahn had all the novices take notes on the process of making handmade toothwoods in their notebooks. Phra Ajahn allowed the novices who wished to make more toothwoods try smashing the wood. In the Dhamma practice session this morning, Phra Ajahn shared his personal experiences, which were lessons for the novices to prepare themselves for an upcoming field trip. In this afternoon's learning process, the novices had a chance to learn meditation lessons under the topic of education with meditation, with Dr. At Ong Jumsai na Ayutthaya. Dr. At Ong narrated various fables to the novices. All the novices were calm and focused on what he explained.
He went and studied in university and he got a degree. He had to take a boat. There was no road to the village. And as he was traveling in the boat was very slow, so he got very bored. Okay? So he decided to have some conversation with the boatman. My dear man, what do you think about our global warming? Is it going to create problems for our country in Thailand and so on? Well, the boatman said, sorry sir, I know nothing. I cannot tell you. So the young man got very upset. You don't know anything. 25% of your life has been wasted. Just a little later, the weather starts to change. You start to have a big storm, okay? And so the boatman said, sir, can you swim? So our young man, who's very educated, he said, I can't swim. Help me, help me, help me. So the boatman then said, in that case, 100% of your life will be wasted. You know, many people think they're clever, but they cannot live in this world properly because they feel they are better than other people, they're greater than other people, they're better than most people. So you've got to learn to understand and respect people everywhere.
Each fable reflected morals which will be extremely practical in the future. Then Dr. Ah Ong told stories about the students' learning processes at Satya Sai School, the Buddhist school he established.
So here, the children in our Satya Sai school, we all learn to pray, they all learn to sit in meditation.
Dr. Ah Ong gave an example of a successful student who had gone through Satya Sai School's learning method and emphasized the importance of meditation to the novices.
This girl here went out from our school, went to university and got first grade honors in her bachelor's degree. Okay, so when you practice meditation, you become good in studies. You start to be successful in every way, okay?
He shared his experiences of successful meditation with the novices.
I helped in the landing, soft landing on the surface of Mars, okay, for the very first time in history of mankind. Before that, scientists in Europe, in America, they were not able to land the spacecraft on Mars. It crash landed, okay, it did not make a soft landing. And for 1 year, nothing. I could not get the solution how to land the spacecraft onto the surface of Mars.
Mindfulness allowed him to integrate his wisdom and knowledge, enabling him to find solutions to problems.
So I started to sit in meditation on top of the mountain in California. For 5 days, I was sitting there, okay, all alone. On the 5th day, suddenly, when you are in meditation, you start to get knowledge, understanding. I was sitting there all alone and suddenly, oh, I know the answer. I know what to do. Okay, so I came down from the mountain and I built it for NASA. NASA tested it and they all celebrated. They said, that's it, that's what we want. That's something that they have not been able to achieve.
Dr. Ah Ong told a fable about a boy who dug into the ground and found a special lantern with a giant inside. The giant thanked the boy and asked to become his slave on one condition. If the boy stopped giving him orders, he would devour the boy immediately. Therefore, the boy ordered the giant to do various things. But the giant took little time to finish, so the boy had to order him all the time without any rest. Then the boy tried to use his wisdom to solve the problem.
I want you to build up a very tall post. So immediately the giant flicked his finger and there was a tall post. And then Aladdin said, now I want you to climb to the top. When you get to the top, climb down to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, climb up to the top. So the giant had to do what he was told. He climbed up to the top of the post, then he came down and he went up and down, up and down. Aladdin was laughing. Now you are kept busy. You cannot eat me anymore. You are kept busy. I'm going to go to bed. I will go to sleep. So what does that mean in our life? The giant represent our thoughts. Okay? When we think something, this is the giant. And our thoughts has to be kept calm and not come and disturb us. Okay? So we got to find a way of using it all the time and not allowing our thoughts to create problems for us.
Then Dr. Ah Ong let the novices ask questions. After that, Dr. Ah Ong asked the novices to practice meditation the way it had been done at Satya Sai School. When the afternoon class ended, the novices thanked Dr. Ah Ong for visiting and sharing his knowledge with them.
So we would like to thank you for coming to teach us about how to meditate and how it helps our daily life. And you teach us a lot about how to think and how to spread love to other beings. We learned a lot today. I'd like to thank you a lot. As for all 12 of us, we learned a lot today, and I'm sure that we will use this knowledge in our daily life too.
For children at this age, practicing meditation is fundamental because not only do they learn things and improve their development, but they will also grow up to be calm, mindful, and logical when it comes to dealing with problems successfully to bring peace to life.